Okay, I'm done.
You know what today is? I'll give you a hint. May the 4th be with you. So, today I am reviewing Darth Vader, the Black Series 6-inch figure. Obviously, I'm doing it for extra views because today is May the 4th and it's Star Wars stuff, and it's the best Star Wars bad dude ever. So, you know. But seriously, let's get into it. Bought this a couple weeks ago. I've had a chance to look it over and get a feel for it. So here I am going to review it. Let's go. Swoosh! So let's have a look at the box, huh? So, Star Wars The Black Series. I actually didn't get the figure, so that sucks. But we can look at the box. Great art of Mr. Vader, Darth Vader, blah blah blah. Let's have a look at the back. Once a heroic Jedi Knight, Darth Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force, became a Sith Lord, and led empires, eradicating the Jedi Order. He remained in service for the Empire for decades, enforcing his master's will and seeking to crush fledgling Rebel Alliance. That's great. What a nice guy. Let's get to the figure. Uh-oh. And here he is in all of his evil glory. Give me. Death grip. Okay. So, you guys know how this goes. We're going to start from the head down. And I'm also going to ditch this because it's throwing off the white balance. Dang it. Anyway, let's get to it. So, something you're going to hear me talk about a lot in this review is how I think this is premium. A premium figure. Kind of like the exclusives that they put in a box that have the stand and everything. Premium. So let's start by talking about details on the head sculpt. First of all, the helmet is extremely accurate to A New Hope. Like, it's extremely impressive. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. He does have red tinted eyes, just like A New Hope. And he, under the chin and around the neck, is painted silver, just like A New Hope. Even the undergrill on the chin is exact. As for the profile, it is straight. It should be more at an angle, but I'm not going to fault them for that. This is a toy. But yeah, that is fantastic. However, it did come slightly damaged. This isn't anything new. This is the Black Series. This happens all the time. But moving on, I'm going to the cape next. So, how is the cape? To tell you the truth, I've never seen anything of this quality on a freaking toy that costs $20. This is actual theater cape material. Like, this is, it's got the weight, it's got the sheen. As you can tell, it's slightly shiny. Like, this is real cape material from, they use in film. So is his, I forget what they call that, there's a name for it. But it also goes over the shoulders and down here, and that's also movie accurate to A New Hope, and a lot of people don't even realize that it goes around the shoulders like it does. Well, surprise, surprise, it does. And it goes under the belt. A lot of people don't know that, and that's fine. I don't think that's something that's super important. But actually, it's funny, because I remember growing up, I had this toy, and everybody made fun of me at school because I had a Darth Vader with a dress. Well, joke's on you. It's freaking movie accurate, you jerks. Let's move down to the chest, torso, and arms. Very accurate shoulder pads and chest plate. And then moving down, focus. Thank you. As you can tell, this is accurate. I mean, there's nothing hard about that piece. But as we look closer to the arms, I do want to note something. Yeah, that's a lot of detail. It's supposed to look like a space suit, obviously, and the gloves are great. Articulation is good in the arms and the hand, as you can tell, which is great. Same with this one. But this does suffer from the hyperextended elbow syndrome that we see a lot in these figures. I don't know which way is which now. That's how bad it is. I don't know why they're designed that bad, but you would have thought they would have fixed it, but they didn't. That's one complaint, I guess. Not really a big deal. But yeah, the paint, the mold, the sculpt and everything is pretty top notch, and that's another reason why I think it's pretty premium, considering how most of these figures come. So let's go down to the belt. So the belt is very accurate as far as I can tell to A New Hope. It does come with a lightsaber holder and well, let's see. That works fantastic, as you can tell. And yeah, belt looks good. His little crotch protector simulates leather pretty well. if you can see that. Just a simple spinning waist joint. You don't want too much movement or you'll tear things out of position. The legs. Let's talk about the legs now. Right out of the box, we've got loosey-goosey. Both of them. It makes it really hard to pose him, as I'm sure you can tell it would be. You know, I don't know what to do with that. I'm sure there's ways to fix that problem, but I don't know how. So, knees, double knee, actually, for some reason. I don't know why Darth Vader would be needing to kick his own butt, but, you know, articulation's the normal, standard stuff. The boots look great, if you can tell. There's not a whole lot of, well, I guess there is a good swivel and up and down movement on both of them. And yeah, legs look good. I don't really have a complaint there. So let's get to the accessories. His lightsaber, that's the only accessory you get. This is quite an upgrade from the last Vader. For anybody who remembers the release where he had the helmet that comes off and on to reveal his face. That one didn't go so well because there's a lot of issues with the head not moving, and also this lightsaber the blade didn't come out and the sculpt was awful, and so was the paint job. So the hilt is pretty freaking sweet. Lot of detail. Again, I feel this is a very premium figure. And then the blade, standard stuff. Surprisingly, mine did not come bent, which makes me happy. And there it is. Yay! As you can tell, I'm pretty happy with this figure. There's a lot of things about it that just scream the highest quality Hasbro could do. The cape is one thing for sure. The head sculpt and paint job, I mean, just everything about it just is premium, dude. It's like you would expect this in a carded packaging. You know. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't get this in a carded package, obviously. I wish I could have. But, yeah, this figure's amazing. 10 out of 10, because it's awesome, and it brings back the inner child in me. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on this figure. You guys let me know what you thought. Obviously, this is quite an upgrade from the first release of Vader with the removable helmet. That one, not a lot of people enjoyed because of technical issues with it, but this is good. This is real good. My biggest complaint though is the loose joints, and it makes it very hard to just stand him up. He doesn't just stand up, it's a battle every time. So, yep. Oh, and yeah, I feel like the Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin figure as well is of that high standard, that premium quality. Even though this is older, it just seems like they're focusing a lot more on their figures, and that's exciting. So thank you all very much for walking in. For the love of God, please subscribe.